Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 3 of our class. So in the last 2 days we discuss about ITIL, ITSM, we see about the practices and yesterday we saw a little bit about the service now as well, that rules are there, releases are there, customers are there, and now we are going to be do a deep dive in our topic, that is ITSM. Okay, because this is what we are here now. So if I come back here, we see this thing, right, about the roles. ITSM is a part of ServiceNow IT workflow. So ServiceNow provide 3 different workflows, one for the customers, one for the IT, one for the employee, one for the operation, and one for the developer. Generally, operation and developers are not the workflow. These are just a pillar where keep it here. But our main concentration is on the IT workflow. Even though in IT, we have different things. I can show here. IT में technology, and in technology we have
Atulji,
IT. Yes, Anish.
can you can you make the slide full screen? It will be larger.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah,
Thank
yes.
Okay. Okay. So we were on this part. So we have a IT workflow, and in the IT workflow, we have a ITSM, we have ITOM, ITAM, and other modules given by ServiceNow here. We are only going to be deep conversation about the ITSM only. Okay. So if I say from the ServiceNow perspective and from this training perspective, ServiceNow divide or cover mainly 6 topics under the ITSM: incident, change, problem, request, knowledge, release, and CMDB overview. Okay. So if I come back here, before we go into the ITSM part, let's try to understand that how this ITSM has been built up. As I said earlier as well, this industry work on the 3 things mainly: incident, change, and problem. But we need to be divide these things in a different sections. Like today, if I start any business, before I start, I have to plan it. I have to be design. I have to be create. I have to be operate, and I have to be improve. Incident, problem, and change are there. But these 3 cannot work as a standalone. They need support. They need the supporting factor. They need the supporting pillar, which can support these 3 modules to proceed further. If I say, okay, Anish got a good job now. What was the reason that he got a good job? His experience? Definitely yes. But what else? Maybe his qualification, maybe his skill set, maybe his communication. But at last, what we say that he got a good job. But in the same manner, if I say incident, problem, and change are there, they are the pillar. But other than this, like CMDB, service catalog, knowledge management are the supporting factor to make sure that they work in a good manner. And ServiceNow divide this in the 3 major sections: operate, maintain, and improve. Operate means that how people are going to be approach you to buy your service. If we open a restaurant, how people will know that what products or what dishes we are making? Atul, we have to put some menu card, right? We have to do some publicity that this restaurant has been open in your area. Please come and enjoy there. So this is what is called the operate. What offering are best? What offerings are available? People know that okay, I'm a good in service now, but if I will not publish myself, or if I will not publicize myself in the market that I provided training as well, then nobody can reach out to me. This is what is called the operate. When we say offering, this offering is referring to the CMDB or CSDM part. The reason I said that these are the supporting factor. डायरेक्टली नहीं है बट सपोर्टिंग फैक्टर है इसका ये, ठीक है. सो इन द ऑपरेशन पार्ट वी मेनली कंसीडर द सर्विस रिक्वेस्ट एंड कैटलॉग मैनेजमेंट. What you're selling to your customers, what they can order from you, what services you can provide to them are coming from the operate perspective. And the best way to go for the operate is this thing. Like, let's say Sumit want to buy some furniture. Okay. He go to a furniture shop. So earlier what happened in the early days, approximately 10 years, 15 years back, if I want to purchase a bed, I go to shopkeeper. He says, okay, sir, ma'am, come to the godown. I can show you some bed. But now situation has been changed. You go to the shop, you go to the showroom. He says, sir, wahan computer, there is a computer. Go there and check the catalog. What type of bed you need? Single bed, double bed, bunk bed, king size bed, queen size bed. With stand, without stand, with settee, without settee, with tables, without tables, form, without form. So these are the offerings here. And in this offering, you select something. That is part of operate here, that how you can reach out to, or how your customer can reach out to you to get that service. Then is maintain. As we discussed yesterday, if we are going to be open a restaurant, it doesn't mean that restaurant don't require any kind of a maintenance. It required the maintenance, and every maintenance has a cost associated with it. To fix it, what do you think? Let's say I'm working in the service desk as a service desk agent. Customer call me and I did not pick up the call. Okay. Or customer call me, I spent 20 minutes on the call and then resolve the incident. Now, what is be happening in the background? That you spend 20 minutes on an incident which is chargeable to the customer. That boss, my agent working on your incident, please give the money for this particular thing. Sometimes what agent do, they spend days and days on a single ticket. Who is be there to be watching us? But ultimately that thing is required a cost. So in the maintenance part, we see that what is the cost to fix this break or reoccurrence of this incident. And here we bring incident and the problem management in the picture, because these two work together. Incident problem work together. And it is a maintenance one, because you can't keep a incident for a long time. You can't keep a maintenance problem for a long time. You have to be sorted out. Otherwise there will be a again incident will be there. And the last is improve. This thing take time. It is not possible that I can teach you everything, or I can share every knowledge with you today itself in the ITSM and you become the ITSM expert. It's not possible. It needs time. It needs plan. It needs strategy. It needs structure. And that is come in the improvement, and improvement is how to improve, how to introduce the changes in the production, and for that we use change and release management. Because here we say, okay, let's say Venkat says, guys, our restaurant is going good. Let's introduce Thai cuisine as well now. Anish said, okay, idea is good. It is not that today he said tomorrow you will bring the Thai chef and bring everything. You start investigating. How many how many Thai restaurants in this area? What are the Thai dishes we can make it? How we can hire the Thai chef? What material required to get a Thai products as well? So that thing is required improvement, and that need a good good discussion, risk assessment, planning, backout plan. Maybe tomorrow you say, okay, guys, after 10 days we are bringing Thai dishes as well, but you got a quick feedback. This food is not good. This food is not good. This food is not good. You have to be roll back everything. So there must be a plan for that as well. This is what is covered in the change and the release management. Majorly what we are going to be discussed in our ITSM part. These are the specific few modules: incident and major incident management, problem management, change management, request, service operation, CMDB, knowledge, foundation, data, walk-up experience. So these are the major modules, but like walk-up experience, service operation, CMDB, these are the supporting one. We may go a deep dive, we may not go a deep dive, because these are the places which we use to run these modules.
Yeah, Atul, what is mean CSDM?
CSDM stands for the Common Service Data Model. This is the kind of extension of the CMDB.
Okay.
Or I can say the high level, what I can say, it's not high level, basically it's a different model. We have a little discussion on this particular part as well.
Yeah.
That what is CSDM and what components part is a part of CSDM as well.
Okay.
Okay. This is what we discussed this here, technologies and all. Now our ITSM. Again, something similar what we see here in other picture format. Okay, these are the applications in the ServiceNow which deal or considered into the ITSM part. Till here you can see simple one, and here you can see Pro. So ServiceNow provide 2 or 3 type of services like normal, Pro, and enterprise. There are few features which we cannot go in the default instances. We have to buy the Pro products only, like this. But our concentration is mainly on this part only, because few things we'll be getting for the discussion like SO or this thing, service operation, PI वगैरह is not the part of this training, so we are not covering this particular part. But we are mainly on these things. And to support all these 15, 20, we have the platform capabilities. CMDB is a now platform capability. We have a mobile app as well. We have a reporting as well, because definitely if you are working on the incident management, you need a report. See, knowledge management. Either your incident in the change, problem, request, anywhere, knowledge is important. My boss always says when I joined the company in my initial days, Atul, if you resolve any incident, please create a document. Please create a document. And I thought, why he need for everything a document? And today I understand that what is the power of this documentation. This is nothing else, but this is the knowledge management. We have a service level agreements, SLAs. We have a service as well on this particular part. Incident ho gaya, send the survey to the user to know that how much they rate our services. Are they happy or not happy? What else? This is what is considered here. Clear everybody till now? Any doubt? Good. This is what we discuss almost in the same perspective, and let me come back here. Now, as I say, and this is interesting part, and this is a good learning area for us. We say in the operate, we have request management, service catalog, and the portfolio management. In the maintain, we have an incident management and the problem. And in the improve, we have change and the release. And knowledge and configuration management are the supporting factor for all these 7 areas. Now the question comes. Let me come back here. Now the question comes. Atul, I'm a new in service now. Or let's say, let me give example. I says Anish, Dinesh, Sumit and Venkat. Please prepare a slide deck for the incident management implementation. Tomorrow you have to go to the customer side and present it. Okay. Anish having a good experience in the industry, so he start preparing a good slides. Incident management, type, role, SLAs, done. Sumit is little, he's also old, but not that much experience. So he prepared the slides by his understanding. Google out something and this part. Same thing goes for the Venkat. And same goes for the Dinesh. Next day I said, okay guys, show me your presentations. Anish came and presented. Okay. Atul, this is what I prepared a slide. Incident hai, their roles and SLS. I said, okay, good. Same goes for Sumit. Sumit presented, Venkat presented, and Dinesh presented. Now the problem is that you 4 guys prepare 4 different slides, but for the single topic. Anish prepared the slide, but he did not include the service because after incident close, survey get out. Right? Sumit prepared, but Sumit did not edit the major incident management. Again missing. Venkat prepared, but Venkat did not add any notifications or SLA or reports. And something has been missed by the Dinesh as well. But Atul, फिर ऐसे तो कभी, if this is a way that we can't get any standardized things. So to overcome this problem, ServiceNow introduced a concept called the Now Create. It is a standard repository. I'm saying it's a repository, yes. It is a standard and authentic repository where you can get a lot of things which you want to do from in the ServiceNow perspective. Let me do one thing. Let me stop sharing for a minute. I will log in to my Now Create instance and then we'll show that how it's be working. Okay, because I have to enter my credentials, so I'm not sharing it for a minute. But I will tell you that how you can log in this particular part. Just for a moment, I am just adding my authentication here, and then I'll show you. So I will say that it is a one-stop shop for everybody who are in this training and watching these videos later on. Okay, now let me come back here. Okay, let me share my screen. This is the link for NowCreate is nowlearning.servicenow.com/nowcreate. Once you log in here, then you can see these three sections: methodology, success spec, and an asset. Methodology just include the theoretical part, which is not required for us, but success spec is required. I want to secure 95% marks in 10th exam. Anish, can you guide me some tips and tricks? Atul, if you want to secure 95%, then make a schedule. Get up early in the morning, have a walk, then pick up the topic or pick up the subject where you are weak, because in the morning our memory is a little sharp. Okay. Study for the 2 hours, then take a bath, have a breakfast, go to school, come from school, have a sleep, then do your homework, and then approximately in the evening 6 to 7 go and have a play, come back 7 o'clock, then have your dinner, study for 2 hours more, and then sleep. It is a success pack because it's a plan. Atul, you're saying it's a plan. Can we have plan in ServiceNow as well? Why not? If I say, okay, Anish, you need to be implement ServiceNow ITSM for the customer. Atul, ho jayega, I can do it. But do you have any standard plan? Do you have any plan on the place? Atul, planning mein kya hai? We'll start with the meetings and we'll go for the workshops. We implement, get a requirement, code it, build, test, done. नहीं, ये गलत है. So ServiceNow say if you want to have a successful implementation, then do this thing. Come to me. And here you can search that what you want to be implement. I want to implement the ITSM. Click on here. And let's say optimize ITSM. See, this is what you as a project manager, you as a business analyst, you as an architect, you as a sponsor, you as a consultant can see here. This is a success pack. Same thing which Anish told me. Atul, get up early morning and sleep on the time. Same cycle is here as well. But ServiceNow divided this. When you are new, what steps you have to follow it? See, get started. What is the value we will be getting? Project management, technical architect, design, testing, organization change management, and support. Achha, very good. Then initiate. Usme kya kya karna? What steps are there in the initiate? What value we are going to be achieved? Project planning, kickoffs, exit initiation phase. Now Anish has a question. Atul, ये तो मुझे पता है. I can do in the Microsoft project. Very good. But ServiceNow says that how we build this particular picture for you. We build this picture from the experiences from our different customers. If you want to make a successful implementation, I will recommend to use this. But Atul, ये तो simple English है. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं. It's not like that. It's not like that. Now let's say I'm not in the pre-sales or the sales part. I'm in the like a middle part. Okay. Not a project manager, but let's say junior project manager. So my work is to start the project planning. You can see here the project planning, but do you see the dots here? These are the key areas now. Click on this and see. If you are a project manager, you need to be establish a work breakdown structure, WBS. You have to establish a project schedule. You have to do a resource planning. You have to do budgeting. You have to do RASI. You have to do resource workshops, project chapter, and all things you have to do. अतुल ये तो फिर इंग्लिश ही है, ये तो हो जाएगा नहीं. Let's go another step. Atul, how I can set up, let's say, resource plan. Click on this and see here. What is resource plan and why it is important? What is the purpose? And if you skip this step, then what can be the risk? Service now telling you, as I say that, what ITL says, I'm a best set of best practice. I'm a framework. If you want to use it. If you don't want to be used, don't use it. But there are a risk. When you are on highway, be in the limits. If you cross the limit, no problem, you can cross the limit. But risk of crossing the limit or driving the car less than the limit range, both are the risky. चलो ठीक है. Then the question comes, who is responsible for this one? काम किसका है? Who is preparing it? Responsibility lie with the project manager. Accountability lie with the program manager. And the project manager can consult with these roles and inform to BPC or BA. How to do this particular part? Little English. To do this activity, to do this step, what inputs are there? You need a template. कैसे बनेगा? I'm new in this industry. Let's say Venkat says, Atul, I'm new in this industry. Sorry, I don't have any project plan. ServiceNow said, don't worry, I'm here. So in this step, they're giving you the templates as well. And this is called the assets. Can we see the asset? Why not? Click on this. See, this is the asset. You can download as well. What is this? Basic instructions. You can add these things, FAQ, logos and all things. And this is what the resource plan look like. And you can use it. अतुल ये तो बहुत सिंपल है, ये तो वैसे ही मिल जाता कहीं से. अच्छा, ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है, चलो प्रोजेक्ट शुरू हो गया. लेट्स कम बैक हियर नाउ. Anish hire Venkat, Dinesh and Sumit. Venkat is a developer. Sumit and Dinesh is the business process consultant or the business analyst. Now Anish says, okay guys, go and deliver the or do the workshop of the incident management. ठीक है, चलो कोई नहीं, चले जाते हैं. Now the same situation. They both prepared the different slides. Now what to do? Right? What to do? And before doing the workshop, it is important. Conduct platform workshops. Conduct process workshops. Customer को ये तो बताओ पहले. Tell to the customer that what is platform. तो platform में भी होता है. Definitely. देखो ये रहा. Prepare for the platform workshop. See why there, who is required. See here the responsibility gets changed, accountability gets changed. What are the inputs required for this one? We have to understand the foundation data. Workshop 1, workshop 2, workshop 3. And then how to get to prepare the agenda. See the asset. Definitely you need something standard one, right? And Dinesh and what I can say, Sumit, both are new in the industry. They're just freshers. They don't know that what is template, what is agenda, workshop agenda. So they go here and they can download it. And you can use as it is. If you want to make change, you can change it. See, platform core workshop agenda. These are the agenda points. See, prerequisite accessibility, security, branding, everything you will going to be discussed. Foundation data, internal, external, access management, everything you are going to be discussed. Wow, Atul, it is a standard one. Nothing can be left out. But Atul, the problem is still same. Me and Sumit are new in the industry. We don't know much about the incident management. How you can help us? कोई बात नहीं, problem क्या है? And then what output you will be getting? This. Now you say, Atul, okay, we've done this part. Now the question come to go for the actual workshop, process level workshops. This is what I do as a consultant. You come here and open it. Prepare for the process workshops. Why, who, how, and see here. What process workshop you're going to be do. To understand this part, let me take you on this particular thing. Concept was here, but I want to show you something different format now. Let's go to the home. And let's click on the asset. ये आपका homework है आज का. Log into now create and find out the documentation. Atul, I want to go for the incident management. Come and see right here. Incident management. What you need? Process guide, stories, workshop, process workshop. See. On the Vancouver version is there. Asset preview Washington DC. If I download this, you will be surprised to see this 20 MB file. And I can guarantee that if I give this homework to you, nobody can prepare the slides like this. Okay. And see now. Housekeeping agenda. These are the part, these are the components, these are the items which we discuss, which we need to be discussed in our workshop with the customer. When Sumit prepared a slide, he just added the 3 things. So incident क्या है, SLS कैसे होता है, that's all. Dinesh prepare, he add 2 more things. Venkat prepare, he added only 1 item. Anish added only 2 items. But ultimately, these many items need to be discussed with the customers. Want to be see more? See. These slides are good for learning as well. If you want to be know about incident management, download this and read it. Incident management object overview, including the process flows. That how incident management work in ServiceNow. See now. Can we all prepare a standard one? No, we can't prepare. I will prepare with my experience. Anish will prepare with his experience. Other will prepare by another experience. But here we can get a standard one. See. Who is the role responsibilities are there? What is SOW? SOW stands for the Service Operation Workspace, not the statement of work. How it will look like, core process configurations, who can raise, from where he can raise, service portal or not, email or not, all these things are here. With screenshots. This is what is the power of the Now Create here. You can see anything. Okay, Atul, I'm implementing first time for the incident management. What are the minimum requirement to start incident management? You can download the starter stories. That if you complete these stories, you can say to the customer, yes, you're ready to be used in incident management. See. Team, epic, short description, acceptance criteria you're including. And how many they give? 50 stories they have given to us. That if you do these 50 stories, your customer is ready to go for this live with the incident management. You can search for anything here. I'm just giving for the incident management. I'm telling you this is the best place. See, change has more than 200 slides because 3 type of changes are there. Different workflow, different flows, everything is different. So if you want, you can read it. You can download and you can read it. We will discuss a concept called the foundation data.
And what is the duration of this activity? Like if you're going to present and in a discussion phase?
It's totally up to you. Maybe generally it take 2 to 3 days. That how good or mature customer is. There is no time limit. That sometimes we do in a 1 day only. Sometimes we take, like for the change we take 2 to 3 days because 3 different type of changes are there. Foundation data. See, CMDB CSGM foundation data. Foundation data workshop 1. This is what we see, right? You can download it. A lot of customer means service providers, are using now Create. So there's nothing shame that it's like a copy pasting. No, it is a good way if you're using it. We're going to discuss these things in the foundation data. Workshops, flow. We discuss this thing, right? People, process, technology, all the things. Who are who, which we discussed yesterday, process, honor, con hai, all these things. So you can get a standard format here. See, they're covering the CSGM as well. Yeah, but it's tough. So, and 170 slides. Can you imagine? This is what we're going to be discussed soon. ये जो slide हम देख रहे थे ना कुछ ऐसा similar यहाँ से है. See how the high level architecture is there, how it gets stored, all the things are there. So this is a place for learning. I'm telling you. Okay, you can download it. If you want to make some changes, you can make some changes, but it did not recommended it because it's a standard repository given or documents given by ServiceNow. Right? Now the question come, Atul, chalo ye to acha ho gaya. Good. Now the thing come, let me come back here on the home and go for this part. Success pack. Atul, I am working as a business analyst. Take. And here I can see a lot of things are there. Maybe project planning is not required for me, but workshop is not required for the project manager. Design is not required for the project manager. Can we filter out something here that what is applicable for me? You can go here. What you want to know? Where I am accountable. Okay. Who you are looking for? I am a business process analyst or the lead. And I am accountable. And you can see the dark colors. These are the places where you as a business process lead is accountable. If I change it, see, no accountability but responsibility with these dark places. No, no, Atul, I'm a business sponsor. See. See. This is what the another way to filter out this thing.
Atul, in a way, is it a KRA kind of thing?
नहीं KRA नहीं कहेंगे अनिश, because KRA mainly we do the KRAs for our appraisals and all the goals as well. No, this is the cycle to implement a service now in a standard manner. Before this, there is a concept called the SIM, ServiceNow Implementation Methodology. Why this thing come in the picture? ServiceNow did a survey with their customers that how you implemented ServiceNow, how much time it will take for you, what are the lessons learned for you. Customer says it is too much time consuming, number one. Then customer says I work with the 4 different partners. 4 different partners have a 4 different way to implement. Okay. Then customer says there is no standard way that how the project planning will be going on, how the project kickoff will be work out, how the process workshop will be happen, how the story will be created. Then they summarize this point and they created this format here. That if you want to go from started to close, these are the steps you have to perform in each of the life cycle. So it is like your project plan. Project plan is not the right word actually. It is a program plan, I can say. That how the full end-to-end will be implemented. If I select Anish, you want to build a new house. Will you hire a interior guy on the day one when you just purchase the land? नहीं तो लंबी थोड़ी ना. At least first architect give me a complete map of my house. Then the building or the wall should be ready. It should be at least ready for the come and stay for a time. Then I'll hire some interior guy so that I can do some interior work. अब वो कब होगा? वो तकरीबन यहाँ पर होगा, कहीं इस फेज में जाके, यहाँ पे. And you are standing at this particular phase. तो यहां से from here till here, journey is long. Like I asked my father, you build this house, how you build this house? And we all from the India only, we know that our parents stand there to make our houses or to make their houses. खड़े रहते थे पूरा दिन, लेबर आएगी उसके साथ खड़े रहेंगे, they will make sure that labor do the complete work and other things. They tell us everything. You need to buy a land, then you need to go to the architect, get the municipality registered, pay the amount, do the registry, then hire labor, take on the daily wages or maybe then the contract purpose, all the things. So these are the different steps. Started, then initiate, then plan, then execute, then deliver, and then close. This is what is the cycle to implement ServiceNow. This is for the ITSM. You can pick up anything else as well. Let's say I want to go for the other module. ITOM. You can see here. Sorry. This thing. You get a standard format and you can use it. ServiceNow itself recommended this to their customer, to their service providers, to their partners. Please use this because this is standard documentation. Chances of fail is very less if you use this thing. Because this is not just prepared on the basis of one customer. This is prepared with the feedbacks from the multiple customers. And they're improving it as well. Clear word? Could doubt abhi, Anish. So today, go and review this. Open these things, see the templates, understand the templates that what they're mentioning it. If we are working as a project manager in ServiceNow, this is a good place for you to get the documentation, specifically this particular project planning, kickoffs, initiation, exit plan, go lives kind of things. You can do it. You can download as well. See which format you want. Like, sorry, export XML, SPM or CSV. You can download it, no problem. Up to you. So I am giving you the flexibility. ServiceNow, so I am giving you flexibility. You want to download, you can download it, no problem. Today I recommend everybody, please go to this documentation specifically. Go to the slides or this slide I'm saying. Go to this now create and get understanding that how it has been built up. Specifically SIM, this methodology part I'm saying, because this is important for us to be understand that what this means specifically for us, what it cover for us. Okay, so come. So you can
Is
get
it
the
accessible? Sorry
yes,
to
yes,
interrupt.
accessible, definitely.
Maybe it is only for the customers or the partners.
No,
Or,
I doubt it is like this. Give a try. Give a try because I hear that it is
it's not
accessible for everybody.
because I tried. It shows some error like 403 access forbidden.
Okay, do one thing because I guess I heard this case as well. Do you have a now learning account?
Yes.
Go and raise a case for this one that I'm not able to access the now create.
Okay.
Maybe possibly ServiceNow now restrict it only for the partners. Maybe. Because even I log in with my official ID only. Okay, so give a try. And then you may get it clarity that how it's accessible for you. Okay, ji. Now let's take a quick look on this particular part. Incident change problem, request and knowledge, CMDB, a relationship. Okay, even though I have a dedicated video on this, I created a very long time, 2-3 years back approximately. It says, and as I said, definitely, these are the three pillars of the industry: incident, problem, and change. What is incident? Incident says a break or interruption in the services is called an incident. You're using internet, it is not working, or it's giving a less speed as per the plan. That is called incident. You call to the customer care, boss, my internet speed is not good. What's the reason? Sir, reboot your router, it will be work out for you. Okay, okay. You rebooted the router. After reboot, it's working fine. After 2 days, again same issue. Speed is very less. You again rebooted the router. It's worked fine. On the same day, after a few hours, again you have the same issue. You're in the urgent important call and you are getting disconnected. Chalo, theek hai. You rebooted it. Reboot means it take near about 5 to 7 minutes. You rebooted it. You're fed up now. In a single day, 5 times this thing happened. You call to the customer care and says, boss, what's problem here? See, your words has been changed now. On the day 1, you are saying, I have some issue with my internet. On the day 4, you are saying, what's the problem here? In a single day, 5 times it get disconnected. This is what the problem even come in the picture. When there are incidents with the similar symptoms and you don't know the root cause. Then we create a problem record. We have detailed discussions for this one as well now. Means from the going forward, from tomorrow onwards, we are picking up this one by one topics and going in a deep dive in ServiceNow perspective. Okay. That customer care says, agent says, okay, sir, let me send someone at your home to see your connection and router as well. Okay. That person came to your home, investigated, see the router model, everything configuration, he check it. And he told you, sir, you have to change the router now. But why? So this router is old and we are providing now 6G speed and this is not supported by this particular router. How much the cost for the new router? So it will cost you by 6,000 plus installation. See, it cost you 6,000 plus installation. Two options. The person who is staying in that flat says, I'm leaving this flat in next 2 weeks. Do I need to spend 6,000 rupees? Option number one. Option number two. I just buy this flat and I'm going to be staying here for a long time. Shall I spend 6,000 rupees? Or if I did not spend the 6,000 rupees, shall I accept the risk of frequent disconnections? Here, the change management comes. Take a decision. That person discussed with his wife. What do you think that we're just here for the 2 weeks? Shall I get changed the router? But I have a very important meetings in the upcoming week as well. I can't take a risk. I have a very sales or pre-sales presentations or negotiations kind of things. So you are discussing here in the change management. And then you take a final decision. Yes, I want to go for a change. भैया आप change कर दो router आके. Then change get implemented via problem management, because problem identified the root cause that it is a router issue. And if you want to fix this issue, you have to raise a change to introduce a new router in the home. Person came, mechanic came, fixed it, rebooted, restarted everything. And now ask me, sir, please check the speed. Oh, it's coming 100 Mbps as per the plan. Day 1, no issue. Day 2, no issue. Day 3, no issue. Day 4, no issue. Change successful. This is what is been there. If change is not successful, then you're going to be raise an incident again. Here now I change the router as well. Still I'm getting the same problem. Still I'm getting the same problem. It means change is not successful. Atul, where the CMDB come? On which component you are raising this incident? That is a CMDB. My router is a component on which I am raising a incident. Let's say a lady called to a mechanic. He says, hello, can you come to my home? This is not working. Mechanic says, ma'am, what is not working? Can you come to my home? This is not working. But ma'am, what is not working? That what is the configuration item. Can you come to my home? My AC is not working. Okay, ma'am, AC is not working. This is what the configuration item here. So you raise incident on the CMDB. So you raise incident on the CI. With the problem, you track that and you implement the change on this part, because you know that if you did not change the router, neither you, neither your wife, neither your kids can use the internet in a proper manner. So CMDB help us to see the overall impact of an incident, problem and change. Atul, but what about the knowledge management? that executive come to see the router at your place. He know that currently they are facing some issue in the speed from the backend only. Sir, your router is good, but there is some technical problem at our side. And it is a non-issue for us. It will take another 2 days to fix it. This is what is the knowledge management. I go to Anish here. I'm facing some issue in the project implementation. Show me the plan, Atul. Do one thing. Go to cell number 5 and change it to the 6. Your work will be done. This is what is the knowledge management. But how you know, Anish, that I have to be changing the cell number 6? Atul, go to this website and you will find this a 6 point number 6. This is what knowledge articles say. So this is in total how this relationship work together to provide the services to the customer. Doubt, question or clarification? Clear everybody till this point that what we are going to discuss now, because this is the base. What I show you now that incident, problem, change are interrelated. In ServiceNow, we will see that how they are interrelated with each other. Yes or no? Clear, doubt, question, clarification.
Okay, so what I understood, like CMDB is a database of the items or maybe the components.
No, configuration
where-
items. Let's call them a configuration items.
So
Because
it is a
items are
database.
different words in ServiceNow. Let's say configuration item.
Okay, so how it looks, CMDB, is it a module or
It's
is
a
it
module.
just table?
No, it is a complete module. So we'll do little deep dive in upcoming sessions. That how the CMDB look like, what are the part of the CMDB, what is CSGM on the top of that. Because if I say, okay, it's a module, but Atul, where we can use this CMDB, that is also important. So this is a implementation training. That if I want to implement incident management, then how CMDB can support me. And to do this particular part, we have an understanding about the CMDB as well. So like tomorrow we'll discuss this part and then you can see here configuration item, configuration management, that what roles are required here, what is the CMDB, what is class, what is the table name, what is the relationship here, that we'll discuss one by one. So now going forward, almost every module have a similar slide like this. So like configuration item you can see, the knowledge management you can see, incident management you can see, then change will come, problem will come like this. So every module has a format now, and almost on the same format, that how one module is integrated with others and what are the components of that particular module. This is what the ServiceNow implementation, ITSM implementation we will be learning here now. And tomorrow we'll discuss first foundation data. This is important. Clear, Anish, now?
Yeah, fine.
Just hold a little bit your what I can say thoughts here. These things, CMDB, CSDM, SPM, incident change. From tomorrow, we are going to be entering the ServiceNow domain. There you can visualize it, how it will look like. अतुल ने बोल तो दिया कि CMDB होता है यहाँ पर, but how the CMDBs work? Like we have 1, 2, 3, and in between we have CMDB, or every module is on CMDB, or every module is on model kind of things. Everything we're going to be discussing that deep dive now.
Atul, one question: how many table formats you usually use in the CMDB? Quick.
Table formats or tables?
Tables. I mean, how many tables? Different types of tables, right? How many tables?
More than 1,000 tables ServiceNow provide in the CMDB.
Sorry.
More than 1,000 tables ServiceNow provide in the CMDB.
Okay. And formats?
Format
types, table types.
Table type means what do you mean by table types?
So I read somewhere like CMDB usually store the data in three table formats like CI, relational CI, something like that. So I didn't understood clearly. Yeah,
No.
that's it.
So basic fundamental in ServiceNow to store any data is a table only,
Okay.
right? Either you are talking about the user record, you talk about the incident, change, problem, request, knowledge, anything you talk,
Okay.
everything gets stored in the table format only. Now a module can have a multiple tables, dependent table, parent-child relationship, one-to-one mapping, M2 two-way, M2 means multiple to multiple mappings. That's the different things.
Okay.
Okay, so let me show you a little bit on this part. So if you can see here in the configuration item, so we have a table structure here as a topic, where I will show you that how this table get created and what are the table names of the CMDBs.
Okay.
What is the table name for the incident? Knowledge. Okay, incident name क्या? Problem. अच्छा ठीक है. We'll see this for about. ठीक है. Here you can see like problem management, state flow, non-error coordinator, all the things we're going to be deep diving one by one manner. Follow now, because this is what important before you implement, that what table name it is, how the table gets created, what roles are required to be access this module. All the things will be covered here, even though here as well you can see relationship in the tables, that how this data gets stored in ServiceNow.
Okay.
Any other question?
Just a
Yeah, good, Anish.
just a query, because I was inquisitive. Like,
Mhm.
is there any project kind of sample that we gonna work, because so that will give us a later, maybe the later part of this training, that one scenario like wherein that how these things work, like there is a team or something,
We
some
will
kind of project
we
kind of
will do a complete
discussion.
demo, Anish.
Okay. That so that we can say to the client, like, this is the way
From,
that
from tomorrow, less theoretical, more practical. We will go in the service now. I'll show that how these users are there, where you can go and find out these user tables. Because this is what is the implementation. Theoretical part is done. So till today, if you join the class on the mobile, that's fine. But from tomorrow, I recommend to go for the laptops only, because we're going to be entering the ServiceNow domain now. We'll pick up this. Okay, this is these tables, where this table stands in ServiceNow, how you can access those tables, how they're integrated with each other. This is what we're going to be discussed now. And the same goes for CMDB and everything is there. Theoretical is over now, almost over now. Chickenish, clear now. Don't worry, we are going with the same good pace now. And from tomorrow, you'll get more confidence. Okay.
Fine.
Chaliye. Let me stop the recording and take quick attendance now.